do I say this? I want to introduce my doctor. My healer, my confidant. She is an amazing chiropractor who has an office here, but she has so many other modalities that she knows and that she practices and that are gifts, in my opinion. And I'm going to cry.
You're safe.
Dr. Kimberly Johnson. Thank you, Denise.
No pressure.
No pressure. No pressure.
Yeah, you can move that up now. Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
You should stand up straight.
It comes out of the sound.
How's that?
That's good. That's good. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Take a breath, shake. Yay, there you go.
That's really straight. Okay, can I just take this off and walk around?
Take it off.
Take it off.
Take it off. Now we've gone all different levels. I'm so honored to be here, just to be vulnerable with you guys. Speaking is not my forte, and I've done a whole year of being challenged in ways I unexpectedly been challenged. And as Denise said, I'm a chiropractor, and I'm so honored every person I get to work with, because it's truly an honor that you get this time with these people to facilitate healing. And in chiropractic, we have 3 different levels. We have the philosophy, we have the art, we have the science. And a lot of people don't realize that the foundation is actually on the philosophy. We have 33 principles. And I'm going to talk about one of the principles, which is called it's principle number 6, and it's the process of time. And the principle is quite clear. It says there is no process that does not require time. And the first time I read that, I was like, oh, I wish I had known this when I was younger. I was like 21. I was like, there is no process that does not require time. And I wish I had just grown up knowing that. Because I was always in a hurry. I wanted to get done yesterday. And when it comes to healing, that doesn't necessarily work well. We see in nature, we see this in nature, different processes, and they all take time. And, pregnancy. I was looking up different fun things. It takes 9 months for a woman, right, to have a baby. But in nature, there's a lot of different levels. You guys want to guess how long it takes a dog to have a baby?
3 months.
63 days, yeah. What about sperm whales?
That was like
2 years.
17 months.
Wow.
Platypuses, I found this kind of fun. Guess how long? 10 to 14 days.
Wow.
Platypus, but they're different mammals, so that's interesting. I was just like, I just went on this, what does nature do? What is the process of nature? What is it? How long does nature take? Beavers I found fun, 107 days.
Wow.
Killer whale, 17 months. Elephants.
2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
That's
2 years. Yeah. And then also in nature too, we go outside and we look at different plants. And I found this quite fascinating, that Queen of Andes is a tree in Peru. It takes 80 to 120 years to flower and to give seed. 80 to 120 years. So this process of time is, kind of interesting, I find. I found it also really interesting that it took 30,000 years for this narrow leaf champion, which is a quite common little flower, to give seed. But then, the kicker was it was found in the permafrost in a squirrel's burrow. So I was like, 30,000 years is a long time, right? A long time to heal, a long time to wait. So everything in life, in nature, has a process. And within our own healing processes, a lot of times we want it to be quicker. I know that I do. I had the great experience when I was 19 of going on a beautiful hike out in Santa Paula and climbing up rocks, going over waterfalls. I fell and I broke my elbow. And then I had the opportunity of hiking down those 7 miles in a sling in a lot of pain. And then the healing process of the time it took for it to heal. And it didn't help that it was my right arm, and I was enrolled in art class. And I had to give a presentation in chemistry lab. All of this through my pain. And I was like, what is this purpose? I want it done. And I couldn't swim, I couldn't surf, I couldn't do anything. I had to sit and wait. And it was excruciating. And, we want things to be quicker and faster and get it done. And as we can see with nature, it doesn't always happen like that. I read, there's this one poem that I want to share that, because what do we do? What do we do with this space of time when we're trying to heal? And I found that this poem really helped me during this process. I had it marked. Okay.
So you read this poem to yourself when you were?
Okay. I went to sleep as one woman, silken, magic, strong, my life full of intelligence, Bravo episodes, and turns of phases. I woke up all stitching and sorrow, with a silence around me like an endless quiet, the engines of a late Rembrandt self-portrait. Time spent in pain exists, absolutely without structure. Demarcation or relief, it is all one color. Like winter's rainy sfumato, inscriptions on gray. Meanwhile, the other inner life goes on, unwitnessed. The shadow a tree makes on the wall, rippling like water. Since nothing outward remains to signify or to connect one moment with another, no more achieved life. For the moments to be part of, they will have to be connected. But what can flower within the moments themselves? Each moment must expand to hold my infinite sinking joy. And so that was through my process of what I found, that there is no process that does not require time. My healing took the time it took. And in that space, I could find myself in that moment, trying to adapt to what was. And it was really special. It allowed me the time. I allowed myself. I had no choice, right? I had to just work with what I was given. And when I finally read that, principle, the 6th principle of chiropractic, the process of time, it just kind of took the edges off. So. When it comes to soft tissue injuries, it's interesting too, going back to the elephant and the 2 years it takes to make this perfect creature. Well, a lot of times when we do have injuries like my elbow, it took 18 to 24 months to heal. Now, the pain was gone, but the scar tissue wasn't. So it took a while before I got that range of motion back. It was only in a cast for I think 6 to 8 weeks, but by the time it took to get back to what would be, it was about 24 months. So I thought that was funny that an elephant took the same time as my elbow scar tissue. So just fun facts. So whatever you're going through with your healing process, allow it the time it takes. Whether it's going to be 7 to 8 days with the platypus, or 2 years with the elephant, or 30,000 years with the flowering seed. We don't know what the purpose it is serving. We don't know what we're going to find in our own permafrost. Thank you.